Alright, so now we're going to get into these spells. Sorry for that change of orientation real quick. Alright, actually, no, sorry, I'm going to do it again. I don't like it that way. You just have to deal with it. Ash Rune, it's like a paralyze, but you can't hurt them while they're like that, but it just has a far greater time. Ash Spell, Ash Shell, same thing, except you just don't cast it as a trap, you just shoot it at them. There's some light, you can see some dead, see some living shit. Dragon Hide's great, master level alteration spell. That's where we're in right now, all the alteration spells, if you didn't know that already. Just ignore 80% of all physical damage, which is great because in Soul Slime there's a stone, the Bones of the Earth, where you ignore 80% of physical damage, but if you actually take the time to level up alteration, you can just do that anytime you want. And you don't have to go all the way back to an island and to a stone and use it once per day. Ebony Flesh, it's great as well if you're running mage, like a pure mage in no armor. Equilibrium is really great. It can help you in your restoration and alteration. You just sacrifice your health to regenerate your magicka, and vice versa. You can use your magicka to cast restoration to heal yourself, and just try to level up both of them. But be careful because the equilibrium always outweighs your rate of health regain. So just don't kill yourself. Some more light. Mass paralysis, just paralyze everything within a pretty good radius. Paralyze. And just telekinesis is great. Say you're trapped in a jail cell, but you can see the key on a far off wall. There's a few dungeons where the key is kind of like within view. You've got telekinesis, you can just bring it right to you, or maybe there's a weapon, you can just bring it right to you. Say you get disarmed in a fight, and instead of trying to find it, or if you lose hold of it, you see it later on, you can just use it to bring it back to you. Or there's lots of cool roleplay things to do with it. It's not too combat useful, but it's very fun. You can launch things at people, but Transmute's great. You can make yourself rich by just doing iron. You can just bring them up to the next level. You can find that in a cave or in a special mission in water breathing for 90 seconds. Unless you just want to enchant water breathing, this is kind of worthless. Whatever, that's just for a quick, short extended dip if you don't feel like carrying just a ring or something that has water breathing. Illusion's great. Caught in Arms, just boost up your allies, and I can conjure a lot of things at once, and then I just make them even stronger, and it lasts for a whole 10 minutes. And you got Calm, and just to calm your enemies down. Clairvoyance if you're looking for your goal. Whatever. Fear, Runaway, Frenzy, just to get to higher. There's lots of repeating things at higher levels. Invisibility is vital. Muffle is also vital. Pacify is great. You can just pretty much just stop anything in its tracks from coming at you, especially if you dual cast it. Not many NPCs can stand up against that. And we go into Destruction. That's just for a mission. Blizzard master level spell, don't really use it. Not too useful. I don't really care for the master level Frost and Fire spells, because they're AoE and they don't last really too long to do much of anything unless you're just wiping out some really weak NPCs really quick. My personal favorites, Fireball's great. I like cloaking myself. Incinerate's a great one to use because it just does a lot of damage, and I can cast it for almost nothing at my level. But my personal favorite master level spell is Lightning Storm. It pretty much just looks like a Kamehameha. You can shoot dragons out of the sky with this spell. It just goes across the map in a straight beam. It's really useful. You can combine it with a slow time spell or slow time shout and really focus on it. But things tend to get very bright just because stop time or slow time makes the screen brighter, and this lightning storm also makes the screen brighter. So I've done it, and it just becomes pure whites on my screen, and I can't. It actually becomes detrimental because I can't see the enemy anymore. But if they're right in front of me, I got a good idea. I'll find them and kill them. Vampiric Drain, yeah, it's whatever. Wall of Flames was fun. I can just spam that on a enemy and keep them surrounded in a fiery battle arena. Order